You better send the right one or she gonna be mad. And you know she don't eat chocolate. Hey, hey, Lou, I'm gonna tell you, she eat the Starburst lollipops, bro. If you ain't bringing that shit to the table, she gonna stay in the room with Giselle. Yes, Aubrey.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the
Hey, that
air.
was a good one, Jaren.
And we'll decide the second
That was a good
entrant
one.
to next week's
That was a
NFC
good one.
title game as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the London Bulldogs.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
All right, Mr. Tucker, how you doing?
Who will punch
That
the
bitch right and
fourth
precise,
final
baby.
ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Under pressure,
He
and
want to
down they
fucking throw the
go.
ball, right?
A bad
That
start
is
there. A
fine.
big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. They'll set up a throw. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. His first catch in the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
It definitely be cold out there, bro. Hey, buddies. No. What you do to the leg, bro?
Now a toss left side for Dobbins. And some space here. And now look at him
Let's go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. J.K. Dobbins. 61
Let me fix it, Bobo. Come here. Let me see.
And the Cowboys
Let me see,
have
because you took his
taken
leg
the
off.
early lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Bulldogs nothing.
Yeah, baby. There you go. There you go. You welcome, Bobo.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
See, whatever candy Uncle Lou promised you, I'll give you more, okay?
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return
Uncle
on
Lou
this
candy
one
is
as the fair
only
catch is
temporary.
singled
Daddy's
for and
permanent.
taken.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Shit, nigga, she
At their
already
own
get what she want.
25-yard line.
Yeah, Bobo.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Love.
How is that nigga wide open like that, bro?
Inside the 30. And he will
That nigga's deep.
but not before he takes it down to the 25.
I see you added that play to your repertoire,
extra
huh?
week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Open space inside the 10. And they'll take it in the end zone for a touchdown. 25 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic.
Because you ain't got no wind in that dome, bro.
But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Give me a second.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
Give me a second.
And for
Give
them,
me a second.
their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
All right, I'm back, motherfucker. Gave her the juice that she wanted.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Aubrey, stop.
Now Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll They'll set up to throw.
Come on, man. Fucking move.
And he's going to be driven down. Jannard Avery
Trash
showing his
shit, bro.
strength and
Fucking
quickness there. A loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep for more.
Bro, he didn't even go for the fucking ball, bro. Come on.
Picked off around the 27.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with
Aubrey,
it,
slow down
really
on
this
that
kind of works
juice.
like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Love from the gun.
Oh, come on, Cashman. Catch the ball.
And incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves
Aubrey.
to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out,
Is that what
and
y'all
getting the ball
doing?
back to their offense.
Pulled in at the 24. Yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Yes, Aubrey.
First carry down for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
And 9 at the 41-yard line.
Hey,
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbins. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
that's it.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous run. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Cleveland on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Love looking to throw, and the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Love, they go play action now. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Damn, bro. You all right?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is Henderson.
Oh, wow.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find Higgins. And he gets this inside
What's so
the
funny?
35-yard
What's so funny, Bubba?
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Ugh, nasty. Ewy.
They run the toss with Dobbins, and he will lose yards
That's your
back
neck.
to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing
That's your
decision
neck,
there
buddy.
defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one down the line of scrimmage.
And seeing
You know I knew how to do that, huh?
he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw here.
Oh, this sad.
Down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Aubrey, no, it's nothing in there. What? It's nothing in there.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard
Oh my
attempt.
God, bro! And I missed that. I missed that because she grabbed my fucking leg.
It's no good, and this score will stay.
Come on, Aubrey, you made me miss that field goal, baby.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Love.
Come on, bro! What the fuck was that? Bro, that shit bullshit, bro.
DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And his guys are going to retake the
That
lead.
was trash, bro.
And correct me
QB,
if I'm
please don't
wrong,
stall
that
me
was
right
just a
now, bro.
simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go.
I'm not mad at
Look
anybody.
out. That was the 9,
Game
and he
for that
just
trash
took it
shit.
all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Tucker
Nope,
down to
it's
kick it
what you
away
said.
following
It's
the
just perfect
touchdown.
timing on the bullshit you just said. But okay, all right.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
Fucking
line.
coincidence.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Come
Their
on,
sideline,
bro.
they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in
How
that
these
position
niggas
again? And I would
fucking
dare say
stretching?
that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
Yeah, get
this
a little
time?
closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Dobbins. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Come on, throw the ball, bro. I'm over here pressing the button. Tell him to throw the fucking ball, man.
after that
That's
huge
fucking
gain
trash,
last play.
bro. I'm over pressing the fucking button. He studied backpedaling.
Long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. He'll drop to throw.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Picked off down near the 5.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. This shit is pissing me off. This shit is fucking pissing me off, bro.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues.
What's the point of having a fucking button to throw a ball a fucking certain type of way?
Over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for more.
Come on, DJ, catch the fucking ball.
That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Bro, why are they not fucking moving the player, bro?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll air this one out for Mims. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to let it go deep.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Why is he throwing that shit so fucking wild, bro? He throwing that shit so fucking wild, man.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No, don't put that on me.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Love going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Come on, pick the ball off, bro. Y'all niggas not catching the fucking ball. Y'all have the whole interception.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional.
That's the third time you done picked the fucking ball off.
Send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Got the bathroom.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
They call fucking holding well before the man even got to the line of scrimmage,
right?
bro.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Like, that shit
and try and
trash,
get back
bro.
to where you were to start the half.
Now a carry for Dobbins. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 14.
Throw the fucking ball. Jesus Christ. Is that so much to ask for, bro?
Gets in there for a loss of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
And out. 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Bro, that's fucking holding. Why are you sitting there fucking fighting with this nigga, man?
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
Sitting there fucking fighting with somebody that blocking you.
Field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll run with
Wow. So that's a trash ass. He fucking tackled the man, then turned around and let him.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game,
you're fucking right there, bro. I can't use it. Every fucking player on the field.
11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Chubb.
Bro, come on, I'm not even hit sticking in the game. We can't tackle this.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Bro, I am not hit sticking him. I'm doing fucking conservative tackle. You said what, Bobby?
2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Yeah.
They'll run with Chubb, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer.
He's turning the bus upside down.
The 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try to run this one in.
Like, that's still been tackling the backfield.
For a touchdown. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I never played the game, so I don't know anything about it. I've never played the game.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bulldogs 35, Cowboys 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the 1st. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
How? Bro. I pressed L1 and everything to put that ball in the right fucking spot. This nigga
right there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
They had a lot of handshakes.
I guess you got to break your fucking controller just to pick the ball up.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, Chubb. Push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 42-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. That one goes for 24 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Thank you for making my photo call.
Maybe 5
Oh,
with the
fuck
flags
time, man.
And this one could be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They run. Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now these niggas
It'll be a
fucking
loss of
play.
1, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
At the 30-yard line.
Now these niggas want to fucking play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down. Love. Reception here by Rose. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down. Love. They set up the screen to
Oh,
Chubb.
my God.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
You know you're not running time off the clock, right?
And the 10-year vet knocks it to the goalpost. And their lead will swell up to 28.
So you thought you
So it's 3
running
more
time off the
points, and
clock.
that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case.
Oh, my God. You put me
Deficit
through the
they
wrong
face
game.
in
I
this
couldn't
fourth
control my
quarter.
player,
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yards to go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Complete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts,
A gain of 6.
as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll look to throw here.
Why would he throw that like that,
The
bro?
screen for Dobbins.
Come on, bro. Why would he throw that ball
Catch
like
good for only a
that, dog?
couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that
That's
underneath
straight
stuff,
duty,
right?
bro.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh.
Derek Brown able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Why would he? Oh, my God. What the fuck was that?
Stops with 10 seconds left.
Denzel Mims. Incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Fuck.
Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness,
No,
another
he signed it.
interception. Picked off at the 21. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time